Alright, what's up, guys? Hello and welcome. Hope you're having a great day. I'm out here on what's likely to be the last ride on this bike. I didn't want to, but I guess I have to sell my rare vintage handmade Trek mountain bike for $25 to a pawn shop. So I'm just kind of killing time, waiting to do that. I don't really want to do that though. I'm hoping there's another way, but there doesn't seem to be. Today's going to involve a tremendous amount of blind faith, and I'm not sure if I can muster any. Please go. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of these people think they're being courteous, and I appreciate it. When I have to put my feet down and start up again when I'm riding with one hand and live streaming with the other, it makes things a little more difficult. What's up, everyone? Paula's here, Irving's here, OG is here, Matt's here. Hope I'm not missing anybody. I'll check up in a little while. Let me get out of this kind of mess right here where everybody's coming and going. Get to a quieter spot. Maybe a shady spot. Let's go alley bombing. But good to see everyone. Thanks for being here. I'm at the very end of my rope right now, and I'm going to have to make a lot of difficult decisions today. And I'm just too tired. Let me see if I can find some shade. I can barely see the screen. We have us a summer sun already. It's not quite summertime yet, of course, but I guess the sun doesn't know that. Meet me in Midtown. That just pisses me off. We're all already stretched to our limits, and they're gonna try and make things more expensive for us around here. Well, what's up, Paula, Irving, OG, Matt, Dustin? Good to see you guys. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna see if they'll loan me the money on this bike instead, because I really don't want to give it up for $25, and I'm still gonna be short of the bills by a lot. So I don't know how this is all gonna play out yet. I'm definitely too tired to think about it, but I don't really have a choice. We've reached the deadline, and I gotta figure something out in a hurry. What's up, Shane? Artem, hello. Let's see, we've got I shouldn't keep getting so far away from home. It's getting hot and there's not a lot of shade. I gotta go off a curb. Oh well. Where do we go from here? I don't know. Just hang out in this little patch of shade here for a minute and think about it. That sucks. I just had more money come out for something that I forgot about, and that really kind of makes things very much worse. We want to go this way. Maybe so. I was gonna go on Charleston, but the light's about to change, so I guess we'll go this way. Maybe we'll go Charleston on the other side of the street through the really tight sidewalk that's going to be very hard to do on a mountain bike with one hand. It could be fun. But hey everybody, how short am I? Like 156 bucks. Let's see, yeah, with what just came out, it's probably going to be about 156, 157 bucks. I'll get 25 for this, but that still puts me well off the mark. So, I'm trying to stay positive here, but I don't know if I'm going to make it this time. I have to give up the Uber Eats and DoorDash today in anticipation of grant money and housing assistance related to going to truck driving school, but that in itself is a huge leap of faith. I might be giving up what little I have left and still not be able to get there. So that's something I have to think about today too. Do I want to shut down my Uber Eats and DoorDash accounts so I can get some grant money and hope that I can keep a roof over my head until I get through truck driving school? Or do I keep it in case I wind up on the street and at least I've got something to do? I don't know. That's the question that I'm struggling with right now. Ugh. So the clock is ticking, every string has been pulled, every favor's been called in. All of my things that have any value are listed for sale on some platform, sometimes multiple platforms, and nobody's touching anything. Oh, nice. I don't know what scooter that was. It had solid tires and front suspension. So right now, I guess I'm really just wasting time and hoping for a miracle, because the last thing I want to do is take this to a pawn shop and get $25 for it. Oh, Kieran Owen, thank you very much, Kieran. I'm not sure what your YouTube handle is, but it looks like $31.80 or something just went into my PayPal account, and I'm very grateful to you for that. So I guess you could say we're closing the gap, but we're still a ways off. So, but thank you for anything. Everybody who, the three of you actually, that downloaded the 1Q app yesterday that I got 75 cents for, thank you for that. Thank you to anybody who's just hitting the like button on these live streams. It makes more of a difference than I think most people realize. So hold on a second here. Yeah, $30.81 from Karen. Thank you so much. It does. Thank you, Alcoholic. I appreciate that. Every little bit helps. We're closing the gap. It's not over yet. I mean, we're getting pretty close, but it's not over yet. Well, thank you, Aaron. There's no way I could get to Pahrump, and even if I did, Shane, I appreciate it. What the hell am I going to do there? If I can get past this week with a roof over my head, I can get help from my family next week. I can help myself the week after that, and I can be basically probably enrolled in truck driving school and be receiving assistance for housing by the week after that. So really, I only need to get past the next week, and then everything else should fall into place. And shout out and thank you again to John Beckman and Donna for like kind of showing me the path to this. But the problem is I sort of waited too long, I guess. I just kind of figured things might rebound a little bit. People might start spending money again. And that has not been the case. Oh, Robert Wilson, we are in Las Vegas. We got Charleston Boulevard over there. We got the Las Vegas North Premium Outlets right here, World Market Center, downtown. We just got a lot of rain, so everything's nice and clean around here. The trees are green. It really is beautiful compared to how it can be around here, and I'm trying to appreciate it. We're still in the morning, fairly early in the morning, and it's already getting hot. It's going to be a warm one today. It's going to likely be 100 by the weekend, and I'm certainly not excited about that. I was talking with one of my neighbors a minute ago, and he's like, we got triple digits in the forecast. Are you ready? I was like, nope. But what are we going to do for the next for the next 4 or 5 months, it's likely going to get a lot hotter than anyone would want it to around here. There's a couple more like 70s and 80s in the forecast next week, I guess, but it's supposed to be, could hit our first 100 degrees by today. Jason Schneider, what's up, buddy? Sorry. Falling behind. Shark something. Yeah, Vegas North Premium Outlets. Well, no, I appreciate that, Shane. The problem is I'm not going to make it if I don't pay rent. I got to take care of that, but also today I have to, if I'm going to get help with these other things, I have to eliminate, if I'm going to claim to be unemployed, I have to eliminate things that could be considered as a source of income, like DoorDash and Uber Eats. So I will not have the option of doing those, but it could lead to a much better situation ultimately if I can make it past the next few days. So I'll stop here at the bus stop. I don't think the loop's running yet. It's the only place to get some shade right now. But good to see everybody. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Alcoholic, for the PayPal. Thanks to everybody who's just hit the like button and is coming and hanging out with us for a while. Should I make it past this rough patch, that will be of great benefit ultimately to this channel, and I thank you for it. We're closing in on 3,000 subscribers. I'd like to make it more than that one day, especially if we can work this truck driving thing out. I think that's going to lead to a lot of, you know, cool streaming and filming opportunities. Should we go through here? Maybe we should, I guess. Take the fun way. So the gap is narrowing, but it's still a big gap. And the clock is ticking quite a bit faster now. But I'm just so tired I can't even form a clear thought. I used the last of my 7-Eleven rewards points this morning to get the biggest cup of coffee they had, hoping that that would help. But my brain is just mush today, and it's definitely not a good day for that. Well, I hope to be able to get there. You know, we're going to keep doing the bike rides whenever we're here. Of course, I'm going to have to go over the road when I'm driving a truck, which I think is going to be fun, and I think should make for some pretty good content. But we're still going to come back home to Las Vegas and do what we do here. So we'll see how the next little while goes. It all depends on the next, I don't know, less than 24 hours, I guess, at this point. Thank you. Please drive safely. Why doesn't anybody read these signs? I'm sure it is, Irving, and I'm looking forward to bumping into you out there. Well, not literally, but maybe our paths cross at a truck stop or something one of these days. Guess we'll go back over to this side of town. Hopefully nobody's walking this way. Should have gotten in the bike lane, but the speed limit's like 35, and some people go through here at like 85. And maybe it would be a good idea to get run over under the circumstances. Actually, maybe we ought to see what we can do about that. they're still going to kick me out of my apartment. It doesn't matter if I'm in the hospital or not. I hope so. Trying to make it to that point, Irving. I hope it works out. Oh wow. Well, thanks for joining us, Alcoholic. Thank you very much for the generous and kind PayPal donation. The gap is narrowing. And I will say thanks to you, I'm a little more hopeful than I was at the start of this ride. So I appreciate that very much. I hope you have a good night, my friend, and I hope we see you again soon. Let's see, where are we going from here? Let's go this way. We already kind of went this way, but whatever. It's warming up. It's way hotter than it was yesterday. It's not even hot yet, but it feels like it. That sun, the Vegas sun, doesn't matter what the air temperature is. When it's a summer sun, you feel it. Over here, I don't want to go down Commerce really. We went this way on last Wednesday's ride. Let's go over to the crosswalk, over to the broken glass sidewalk, the sidewalk of broken glass. And a shoe. If anybody needs a shoe or an old paint can, there you go. I've chilled in this shady spot quite a few times. Hair in my mouth. I'm getting sweaty already. It's definitely more than 68 outside right now. It was 73 when I left the apartment, but it feels, I don't know, kind of sticky. Like, it doesn't look like there's moisture in the atmosphere, but it does kind of feel like it. I'm still pretty worn out from yesterday and the day before, though, so maybe I'm just feeling the pedaling more. I don't know. I am getting zero action on my listings for things for sale right now. How did it get to this point where just nobody around here is spending money? I mean, how did it get so bad so fast? Go down Main Street a little bit. What the hell? I'm already sweaty. I'm gonna take this thing to the pawn shop with some stank on. Be like, I know you said you buy it for 25 bucks. How about you loan me 40? I don't want to sell this bike for 25 bucks. It will be worth $500 or more again when markets rebound. You don't just find these anywhere anymore. That breeze feels nice, especially when I go through patches of shade. But it's definitely, it definitely feels a lot warmer than it did yesterday. Whether or not it actually is much warmer, it definitely seems so anyway. And I'm out here again without anything, no tools, no water, no tire pump. Just blind faith, and I've had to have entirely too much of that lately, I feel like. And I'm tired. I'm tired of trusting the process. I know that's not a good thing to say when I'm kind of relying on a big miracle right now, but there's only so much things going wrong a person can take before it just becomes the mindset, you know? It's like, this is how things are now. And I missed a lot of comments. Sorry, guys. They weren't showing up. Yeah, it's only 73, but when you're pedaling in the sun, it definitely feels like more than that. It was only still in the 60s when we went out and started yesterday. Let's go through here and go over this way. But where the hell are all the people buying bikes? People still need bikes. Bike life has never been as big as it is right now in the history of Las Vegas. I have 4 of the best priced bikes you're gonna find on OfferUp or Marketplace right now, and still nothing. That's where the ride ended last night. I don't know what that is there. Carlos has been going there at the end of most rides now, and some other people too. Somebody took a dig on that little thing on the box there. The girl. I just want to go to sleep right now and then wake up and all of this is past and everything is fine. But I guess that's a lot to hope for right now. I think there's a little play in the cranks again. I'm gonna have to tighten up the bottom bracket on this bike again. Well, maybe not if I'm taking it to the pawn shop. They've already looked at it. Down here a little bit into this shady spot, and let's look at what's what here. Is June Men's Mental Health Month? I don't know if I'm gonna make it until June. May is National Bike Month. I didn't know that. So why am I not selling bikes in May? The weather's been beautiful around here lately. Just nobody's got any money. Yeah. First triple digits on Saturday. Not looking forward to it. We got a long hot summer ahead of us. And and I never really look forward to it. A lot of people come here in the hot months specifically, like, it's Vegas season, let's go get heat stroke. Like, why don't more people come here when the weather is beautiful? We do have incredibly beautiful weather in Las Vegas, but everybody's like, nope, we're waiting until it's 100 and your ass is gonna die outside degrees. Like those ding-dongs that went and rode motorcycles in Death Valley on the hottest day of the year. A couple of them died, or one of them died, and others went to the hospital. I shouldn't call them ding-dongs, and God rest their souls, but, you know, you'd have to be kind of stupid, really. Yeah, I guess. Well, you know, like the Adventure Dome's going to be packed out with a bunch of screaming kids all summer. They open that, I think, 7 days a week again once the kids are out of school. And a lot of places where you might go have a quiet time is going to be overrun with school-age children, which is fine, I guess, as long as somebody's out spending some kind of money. Oh, here's a lot of nice stuff, guys, if anybody wants some. Might be able to make a Ford out of some of that if it becomes necessary. Hope not. I mean, the clock is ticking and it is coming down to the wire. But there's still a chance. There still should be a little bit of hope, I guess, but I mean, honestly, the faith is running out, and I hate to say that. I'm trying to put on a smile and put my best foot forward, but you know, it kind of seems like we might be a little past that now. I guess I ought to meander towards the pawn shop. I don't want to do that. I hope they'll just give me a loan, and I hope they'll give me more than I was told last time. I hope the boss lady's there, because I can be like, hey, I've bought tons of junk from you. You know, I've done you a lot of favors, really. Just do me one. I bought a lot of bikes out of that shop that otherwise would have just sat there forever because there's something wrong with them, or, you know, they're missing something. Yeah, too hot, Robert. It's going to be too hot. There's nothing we can do about it. Cowabunga Bay is right down the road for you, isn't it? That place is pretty awesome. Shane, let me get to another shady spot up here. I didn't read your whole comment. It's better. Yeah, all the pools are opening if they haven't already. The water parks. The season is upon us. Not officially yet, but it's going to give us a little taste. This weekend, and it's going to back off a little bit for a few days, and then I'm sure it'll be just ridiculously hot after that again. Whoa, that fool was way too close to the bike lane. What the hell is that guy's problem? Now he's not even in the turn lane. What is it with people around here? I'm gonna have to kick a dent in that stupid little car one day. I felt the whoosh. That guy was really close. But that guy's way more important than the rest of us, I guess. I'll let you know if I find one, Shane. That seems to be a tough nut to crack right now, finding a good 20-inch Haro. I had one and I wish I could have set it aside for you. Hell, Shane, I'd have given it to you if I could have afforded to. Oh, good. Green light. Get over in this patch of shade over here. I just don't want to do this today. I don't want to give up the last little bit that I got and still come up short. Not be able to do Uber Eats and DoorDash, but I kind of have to. If I want to get the help to go through school and maybe get some help with my rent, I have to make this sacrifice. And it could backfire. Is, you know, what's running through my mind right now. It's like, do I really want to do this? Because I could still miss the mark and it wouldn't matter anyway. True. There will be another at some point, Shane. I believe. I hope. Let me check notifications again. Man, with, you know, one exception, thanks again, alcoholic, there hasn't been anything good this morning. Woke up after about an hour and a half of sleep, sweaty, in a panic, like, what the hell am I gonna do? As the walls are closing in, I just got another notification. I think it was a PayPal something coming out notification, which there can't be anything else coming out. My VPN payment just came out earlier in this live stream. Let me stop here in the shade for a second. Oh, Tom again, that's 2 days in a row. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate you so much, my brother. We're closing the gap. We're not too terribly far off the mark. At this point, I gotta go. They don't have a stop sign. Thank you so very much, Tom. I thought that was a something coming out of PayPal notification, but it was actually a something going in. And I cannot express my gratitude effectively. Well, thank you. If I make it past this week, guys, everything looks pretty good. I can go to truck driving school. I can get regular paychecks. We can do new and interesting and different things on this channel, like going to truck stops and doing live streams with the laser thing from the, you know, sleeper and a truck. I'm really looking forward to that. Just the adventure of it all. I've been toying with the idea. Actually, I shouldn't say toying. I've been seriously considering the idea of being a truck driver throughout my entire working life. Oh, a lot more people. More people out playing Mario Kart lately. But no, thank you, Tom. I appreciate you so much. It's wonderful. I mean, you've come through with quite a bit in the last couple of days, and I appreciate that very much. We're closing the gap. I talked to my dad on the phone last night. It's like, hey, this is the position I'm in. Can you help me? And I'll try to. I know he offered to help me next week. I was like, is there anything that you can do now? And he's like, you know, I've had problems with the house, problems with cars, problems with the dog. A dog needed something. Had to fix the fence in the backyard and buy a new washing machine and this and that. Now he's like, I just cannot help you until he gets some more money next week. So my last possible resort isn't going to work. But shout out to my dad for even like being willing to help his 48-year-old man-child dumbass son with a PhD. I'm really looking forward to it, Irving. If I can close the gap and put the pieces together, like they should fall into place. If I make it past this week, which I'm still really hoping to be able to do, then all the other things should come together, because there's grant money that I can use for the school, and there's assistance that I can use to help pay my rent while I'm going through it. And then I can put all my stuff in storage, get a post office box or something here, and then off we go. Life on the road for a while. When I come back, I will have had regular paychecks for a while, so I could get a lease in an apartment over there or something. Park Avenue, I looked at that place, used to be about $900 a month. Includes everything except for electricity. So that's an option. But I can be without a home for a while if I'm driving a truck, and then when I get back to town, I'll be in a position to sign a lease and just have a place to come to when I'm in town, and I can go over the road for a while, drive long distances, and should I live long enough, eventually come back to Las Vegas and get a local job driving home daily or every other day or something like that. But you got to get your feet wet first. They don't just give you those jobs right off the bat. But thanks again, Tom, Alcoholic, everybody else. Thanks for the 3 of you that downloaded and installed the 1Q app yesterday using my link. They did pay me for that. I do get paid on that site myself, just not enough, like $700 a year if I answer all the questions that they send me, which is good extra money considering the, you know, amount of effort involved. But it'd be great to get a whole bunch of questions to answer right now. Let's go over here. Hopefully they're not playing music at the container park yet. They're playing music over there, damn it. They're always playing music at that place. There's like nobody there. It's Thursday morning. Just give it a rest. There's YouTubers out here trying to monetize live streams. The container park's playing music already too, and they're not even close to open yet. What the hell? Oh no, that RAV4 is going a little faster than they ought to be. Speed limit's 25 on Fremont Street, but I guess a lot of people just don't know that. Or don't care. almost home. I need to head over back towards Charleston. I really don't want to pawn this thing. If they're not going to, well, I guess I could pawn it, but if they're not going to give me a loan on it, if it's just like a 25 bucks cash, take it or leave it, I might have to leave it. I could mark it down a lot on Facebook and OfferUp and probably get more than that for it by the end of the day, but that's a gamble in itself. I don't know if that's something I should try and do or not. Guess I'll have to go see what they say at the shop here in a little bit. I got some notifications to check. Again, I'm just mad paranoid right now. If anything else comes out, I don't expect anything else will. Oh my goodness, Aaron sending good vibes and a PayPal donation as well. Thank you very much, my friend. We're really getting close now. I might be able to do it if they give me a little more for the bike. We might be all right. Thank you guys so very much. I am embarrassed and certainly humbled to have to come to you guys for any kind of help whatsoever, and it makes me sick to be in this position when I've been very successful at times in my life, but definitely not any time recently. So you guys have been helping me get through the roughest patch of my life, really, and I am so very grateful to you for that. Thank you, Aaron. Yeah, it's the gap is narrowing, certainly. And Aaron, Tom, and Kieran, alcoholic, thank you so much, guys. We're almost there. We're getting to that point. It could happen. I certainly don't want to rule it out, and thank you very, very much, all of you. Even if you're just hanging out on the stream and hitting the like button, you know, eventually that makes a difference. It all goes to the greater good, really, because this channel is growing, and that's, of course, always all thanks to you guys. But when you hit the like button, even, it helps a lot. It puts this stream in front of people who might not have ever seen anything on this channel, and maybe they consider subscribing. We got a few new subs last night. Shout out, and yesterday when we were taking the ride during the day, shout out and welcome to everybody who's new. Big shout out to everybody who's been here. I love you guys, and I absolutely couldn't do it without you. And all of it is for you always. And I hope I can make it more interesting as time goes by and we can share some new and different adventures together. Everybody's got their, $7.15 a month for a 1-bedroom in there. I just read that on the sign. I can read from far away, but not close up. And it said $715 a month for a 1-bedroom in that place over there, which that's $600 less a month than I'm paying now. I would move if I could, but I can't. I'm gonna have to wait until I start driving a truck, should I be so fortunate as to get to have that roof over my head until then. Amy's here. White smoke has appeared. There's a new pope. Oh, they finally got the bong to stay lit. Is there a new pope? Has the PayPal conclave come to an agreement? And selected a successor to Pope Frank? But good to see you, Amy. Thanks for being here. Hope your day is going well. It's a beautiful sunny day here, but it's starting to feel a little more like summer is getting close. And it certainly will get a little worse over the next couple of days. Yeah, new pope, awesome. Shout out to the new pope, whoever that is. That didn't take long. It's only, what, the second day? And sometimes it takes 3 years to select a pope, or it has in the past. Oh, gotta go. Didn't see that Nissan Sentra speeding down the road until we were already crossing. I'm really feeling the burn a little more today. I guess I mean, I've been out on old bikes at least 50 plus miles in the last 2 days. My old body's doing the best it can, but maybe that's a little past the limit. Let's catch this little patch of shade here for a second. So there's a new pope. Very, very exciting. I'm gonna have to go see what's up with that. Maybe that gets people in a buying bikes kind of mood. Like, okay, there's a new pope, now it's safe to go buy a bicycle from some long-haired dumbass downtown. Checking pope stuff, okay. Feel free to give us a full report when you return, Shane. Because I'm not watching the news or pulling up any information related to it at this moment in time. I'll tell you what we're going to do, guys. In celebration of a new pope and me hopefully paying my rent later, should that be a possibility. If I pay the rent today successfully somehow, and thank you guys for helping me close the gap, we're going to celebrate the new pope and the rent being paid and the future truck driving adventure by taking a nice walk on Fremont Street. You want to come later, Shane, and walk around, see what there is to see, or anybody who's in the area who might like to go enjoy the freak show that is the Fremont Street experience. What's going on here? Is that guy's alarm going off while he's driving down the street? But yeah, if everything comes together and at the end of this day it looks like I'm still going to have a roof over my head, we're going to go out and celebrate. And if Shane wants to come, or anybody else, anybody who's watching this that's going to be around, we're due for a Fremont walk. So fingers crossed. But yeah, new pope, this is an exciting day. My mother's family is Catholic and I'm baptized as Catholic, but I don't really subscribe to any particular religion, but I guess we should be excited about a new pope. Oh, yeah. Oh, that guy's just raising awareness to one of his conspiracy theories, I guess. He's got the signboard in the back. Just making sure everybody knows that there's some sort of injustice occurring and we should all be in an uproar about it. I mean, it could be a worthy cause, but I've got more than enough to worry about right now already. Just trying to stay in the shade, but we're running out. I need to go that way, but I don't want to. Okay, you guys just being really quiet, because I haven't seen any chat lately, and sometimes it freezes and I don't get new ones, so if somebody could be like, yeah, it works, that would be helpful. Okay, Shane's back. We're good. Let's see, let me get up here in the shade. And let's see what we got here. Oh, Crazy Grandma, what's up? You're stalking? Okay. Well, glad you're here. Thanks for joining us. Looks like BBC is live from Vatican City as crowds have gathered to celebrate. They're just waiting now. Yeah, it could be a while, I guess. Maybe it happens during the stream, but what an exciting day. We got a new pope. My mother's side of the family will be overjoyed. I wonder what the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints Visitors Welcome thinks about that. This is a pretty cool church, actually, right here. And I love the Mormons. They're nice people. I've actually invited them into my home. It is a really pretty day here, Crazy Grandma. It's a bit warmer than it was yesterday. It's going to be warmer still tomorrow and downright hot by Saturday. But yesterday was magnificent. Today is pretty good. So gonna try to enjoy some. I gotta handle some business here in a little while. There's still a bit of a gap to close, but we're getting a lot closer. Thank you very much, Aaron, Tom, Karen, Alcoholic, for being very generous on today's live stream, and I hate to need it. I really hate to need it, but we're getting close to something here. I sadly have to give up on my bike flipping venture because mostly nobody's buying anything right now. So got to get into a new career and start earning paychecks. And that's going to be just fine. I can sit in the truck and drive all day, even if I'm bleeding, even if I feel bad. I can still sit there and drive. And I was thinking about doing that here. I was going to try and rent a car to do Uber rides and Lyft rides, but like that's not certain anymore. I mean, sometimes you make money, sometimes there's 15 Uber drivers sitting in the same parking lot wishing anything would happen. Ooh, car coming. I was about to say, why am I going that way when we need to be going this way? I hope they'll just give me a loan on this thing. I hate to be without this bike because it's the one that I ride the most. And I'm not going to have it to ride until I buy it back from them, if that's an option. Let's go down this alley. I don't know why. A lot of sun reflecting off the Strat today. Anybody coming that way? Nope. Let's go. Let's go over this way some. I don't know why. What's all this stuff on the sidewalk over here? Spray paint. Markings. Covering up markings, I guess. Sit here in the shade for a minute. Okay. Somebody just got deleted. I don't know what that's all about. I didn't see it in time. What's up, JPL Rides? Good to see you, buddy. Let's go. Where can we go? Oh, that sun is starting to feel hot. Like full-on summer hot, but the air temperature is still good. But the sun's getting brighter and stronger every day. I'm still fried from yesterday. Slaloming. Let's go this way for a while. I don't know why. Well, it has certainly helped, Crazy Grandma. Like, my cardiovascular health has improved considerably. My muscles are getting stronger again, but I am still slowly dying of cancer and colitis. So, I mean, there's that, but things are a lot better than they could be. And pedaling sure has made quite a positive change in my life. I feel a lot better than I would have otherwise. Here we are on 15th Street and the pawn shop is in sight. And I'm starting to feel pretty terrible about this. Get up on the sidewalk. A lot of people are cutting through 15th Street now because all the roads are torn up around here. This used to be my like side street and I could cut through and there's barely anybody ever driving on it. Now it's a bit different. Everybody's going this way because everything else is all torn up. Garbage truck. off in the distance. It just echoes. Sounded like it was coming from the right, but it's a garbage truck on the left. Oh, we're gonna miss this light, but whatever. My legs are burning anyway. There's the pawn shop, but I'm gonna wait a minute. Let's go uphill for some reason. But let's see. Am I? Burrito Lips. I'm down the street from my house too. And I'm riding the track. I'm probably gonna go sell it to that shop right there, or try to pawn it. They offered me 25 bucks for it yesterday. They said they don't want it at all because they're overloaded and everybody's just dumping all their stuff and leaving town. But since it's me, they'll give me 25 bucks for it because I do a lot of business with them. But I'm gonna see if they'll give me a little more and do it as a loan instead. No, I can't do that because I got to pull out my ID and everything, and I'm not allowed to film in there anyway. But I tried to actually one time. I was going to ask you guys, what do you think, this one or this one? And like, hey, we'd really appreciate it if you didn't film in here. And I'm like, okay. I would be actually Burrito Lips. Had I the money at the moment. I've been thinking about it. I tried to get one that they had in there the other day, but it was gone already. I know my friend Christian is looking for one. Oh, only one time somebody tried to sell you drugs in Vegas, JPL Rides? That's unusual. I can't go to 7-Eleven without getting offered meth like 5 or 6 times. Ugh. I don't want to go to the... Uh-oh. Mark! Can we answer the phone? I can't answer the phone while I'm riding with one hand. There's somebody coming behind me. Hold on, let me see if I can answer. Okay, sorry if I lost you there. OG in Vegas, Mark, was just like, don't pawn it yet, I have an idea. So I'm gonna call him, I guess, after this live stream and see what the idea is. But the clock is ticking and I'm still a little short of the money I need to pay the rent. So I gotta figure out something in a hurry. And why are we going uphill when I'm already just dead? Why do you guys let me do this to myself? Let me get into a shady spot and I'll try and catch up on the comments, but we're in a residential neighborhood and I don't want anyone to think that I'm trying to film in their home or anything. This is the way I go to get groceries. If I do. And I'm carrying, I got it all strapped to my back on the way back. At least we're going downhill most of the time for that. But the uphill, it's a lot steeper than it looks. By the time we get to the top, right over here, it's it's rough on these old legs. Okay, we're almost there. I'm trying not to kick it down a gear, but I probably should have. Let me see here. Hold on a minute. Let me try and catch up on stuff before we go too much farther. Crazy Grandma, thanks for hanging out. You got a cruiser that's been sitting. I wouldn't mind seeing it when I got more money. Burrito Lips, I'm sure I could help you find a home for it. Gentrification is real. Not really in Vegas. Well, yes and no, you know. Like, they're gentrifying things, as they'd like to call it, but things aren't getting much better, but they were getting more expensive considerably. I don't know why. JPL rides. Do I still like the Hachi e-bikes? I don't have them anymore, either of them, Aaron, but they are very good bikes. I do think they're well made, nicely thought out. So. Oh, thank you, JPL Rides. Yes, my Cash App and PayPal links are in the details on my main YouTube page. Thanks to the generous donors from today's stream already. We're really closing the gap now. We're not too far off. It might very well happen, and if it does, we're gonna go celebrate with a walk on Fremont Street tonight. And should that occur, I do hope everyone is available to join us. So we'll see how it goes, I guess. There's still a little time, and the gap is narrowing. So fingers crossed, guys, we're getting close. But Mark said don't sell the bike or don't take it to the pawn shop yet. Let's get over here in the shade. Go around the corner so everybody doesn't think, should we go down this hill? Then we got to go back up. I love this hill, but the getting back up part sucks a lot. But we could be hitting 35 miles an hour by the time we get to the bottom. That might be fun. I'm gonna stop here in this shady patch for a second. That's my breath. What's the Oh, shout out to you in the UK. Thanks for being here. I'm having trouble focusing my eyes on your name right now, but I can see the comment, and thank you very much. Yeah, I know Shane's got brake problems with his right now, and hopefully that all gets sorted out soon. Are you sure you want to do that, OG? Are you sure that seems like a fair deal to you? That's about what it would take for me to bridge the gap. Oh, goodness. Maybe I can help you fix it, Shane. I don't know. I know a thing or two about hydraulic disc brakes. I know that it sucks to have to mess with them. In particular, You know, can I ride it home though, Mark? Because that's the big thing. I'm gonna have to go to my home first, and then get something to drink. Anyway, it's like getting hotter as the day goes on. That's a possibility, I think. Oh yeah, Leo, JPL rides. Unfortunately, I'm not getting that money till the 21st. That's the problem with super chats, is they make you wait. Like if any super chats come in now, I have to wait until June 21st. But it's, you know, it's nice to get it whenever it comes through, for sure. So shout out to anybody, of course, that's ever done any super chats on this channel. Is the bike I'm riding in decent shape? Yeah, it's my best riding bike. It has no front brake at the moment, but I have the front brake for it. I have a few spare parts. That's another thing. It's going to be hard for me to get the spare parts and everything to you. I don't know. But yeah, I ride this bike. I rode it 25 or 30 miles yesterday. We've been out here all this time already. I thought the crank was loose again, but the pedals are 37 years old and just have a little tiny bit of play in them. They would anyway, but you know, it loosens up after that amount of time. I don't know yet, JPL Rides. I'm hoping to be able to put it all together, but I have to get past today. I'm gonna go this way. I gotta go back home to see Mark. I don't know if I can journey all the way over there again at this point. We'll see. I haven't eaten anything today, and I don't dare spend any money on food because then I'll be that much farther away from paying rent. Let me get down the road here and back over and head towards home. We're gonna have to go the long way around because this doesn't connect. To the right, we're kind of going downhill right now, which means I have to go uphill again, but whatever. We'll take 16th back to check on the comments again. Oh, goodness. Why do I do this to myself? Let me get back to 15th and Oki, and I'll try to catch up on the chat, and then we'll probably wrap it up soon after that. I'm gonna go see Mark here in a little bit, see if I got anything to eat at home. If I do, maybe we can make it. Yes, but whatever. Ah, come on. Ah, this sucks. Oh, that was a screw. I hope I didn't just run over. Almost done with the uphill part. Let's stop here. Kevin's here, what's up? I might not need to GoFundMe though, JPL Rides. If I can get past this week, I can get grant money and most likely also housing assistance. So we'll see how that all plays out.
You guys, or the way you grew up, or not as?
Yeah, let me see. Oh, gee. Okay, yeah, I gotta go home and get something to eat and drink first. There's no way I'm gonna make it over there. Oh, gee, I'm starving to death and getting dehydrated. So let me see if I got anything to eat at home, and then maybe we can do this. It's getting hotter by the minute too. I've got this bike listed for, I've got it marked down to $200 right now, and it's insane that nobody's bought it, and it makes me sick to sell it for that even. But sounds like a good enough deal with Mark. So maybe we'll see. We'll see what we can do here. Just my brain is too tired to form a clear thought at the moment. That's nice of you, Mark, but I still need to get the other parts for this bike. And I got to get something to drink right now. I'm dying like right now. So I have to go home first no matter what. It's very kind of you, Mark. Let me go home and get some water at least. I can get my backpack, I guess, and carry the extra parts for this bike. But this is a large frame bike, Mark. Is that going to be okay? The seat is up like 6 inches right now for me. But I mean, I don't know. I should. The nice thing about mountain bikes from this era is, regardless of frame size, they can really kind of be adjusted to fit everybody. I've been riding my medium frame Gary Fisher here and there. I'm definitely too tall for it, but I can still ride it semi-comfortably. Now we're going down the hill that we pedaled all the way up a little while ago, just coasting and flying. Mark, yeah, let me go home and get my, let me get the stuff for this bike and a drink of water at least. And I'll start heading that way. I gotta charge my phone up for a minute too, because we've been live streaming. But I'm running out of juice in a hurry, and that's like what you're suggesting would certainly at the time, at this moment in time, would be a much better deal than taking it there and getting 25 bucks for it after I've already bought thousands of dollars worth of their old worn out crap. Ugh. I'm just, oh good, we got a green and a walk. I'm just feeling the burn today. I was doing all right yesterday and the day before, but we're hitting the wall right now for sure. But some water, and I think I might have, I think I got half of a small bag of barbecue potato chips left actually, and that'll probably get me to Mark's house. So, but Mark, I appreciate you even making such an offer under the circumstances. I know people just aren't spending money on things around here right now. So it's mighty kind of you to even offer such a thing. I gotta quit pedaling so hard. I guess I probably shouldn't take you guys right to my house, just in case. I'm not sure exactly who's watching right now. Oh, there's a bee. It's bee season, I forgot. No, it's this. I featured this bike a lot actually on this channel. Everybody knows what it looks like. It's a 1988 Trek 7000, handmade aluminum masterpiece from Wisconsin. This is one of the first bikes of its time to have internal cable routing. And that was a pretty big deal in 1988. This bike is very special. It's just a down market right now. I'll stop here for a second. Anyway, I appreciate you, Mark. Thank you. I'm almost home. Let me plug in my phone, get some water and the parts for this bike. I'll give you a call and we'll meet up here in a little while if that's cool. I'll try not to make it take any longer than it has to. But yeah, I'll give you a call in a couple of minutes, Mark. Thanks everybody for everything today. Donations and such, and just being here and hanging out. I appreciate you so much. I hope everybody had fun. I'm gonna go get all this together now and head over to Mark's, I guess, and maybe we go live again on the way back. Make sure you got your notifications on, guys. But thank you so much again, everybody, for everything. And take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you again real soon.